So take this down. It bugged me so much last video. Okay, good evening. I am back already because I'm gonna put makeup on. Alone. And I'm not really good at being alone. So I feel more like I'm with other people when I do it like this. I just kind of like, I don't know. I believe that at least one person will see this video, but I like the feeling of just talking to everyone all at once. So I feel like I'm just shaping how I interact with the general public in a more efficient manner for me. It's like a learning style type of a thing. So like even if no one watches it in my brain, like the whole wide world can have access to it. So it just makes me feel better at overcoming certain obstacles, just insecurities, meeting people I don't know. I feel like they can know me almost to like every fiber of my being, I guess is a way to say it, if they chose to. So I try to live my life that way, I guess. Anyways, so I'm getting one. My mom is playing Words with Friends, and we accidentally we have 2 games open at once now, and that is stressful. Not stressful like the end of the world stressful, just stressful like, I don't know. I want to win, I won the last game. I cheated. I had to I use this word scrambler app or something. And I was like, these letters look too good. Like, I feel like I could eat these letters. So I put them into this word scrambler thing, and it was like, uplifted. And I was like, that is a good word. That is a good word. So this is my makeup. My makeup container. This is everything that I brought here to North Conway. And this kind of reminds me of the good old days when I did work at a makeup counter clinique, and I would travel for the job. We would go to school and learn stuff about your skin, fragrance-free, allergy tested, things like that. So I don't want to bore you with the details. I'm not a brand am I getting water everywhere? What's happening? I'm like, there's water coming from somewhere. Is there like a leak in the ceiling or something? Anyways, I hope that oh, jeez. Anyways, where was I? I really don't know. Okay, I'm not strict to a specific brand. You don't have to purchase Clinique or anything like that. In fact, I rarely use Clinique nowadays. But anyways, they did take me to school and teach me their idea of things, and we just kind of shared our ideas back and forth, and then got to know the products, each other, went back to work type of a thing. Anyways, I would bring my tools and my makeup with me, so it kind of makes me feel like I'm back at work again. But oh my gosh, it's a lot less stressful. But I never really thought it was stressful. I don't know how to explain it. I liked it a lot, but if I were to go into that woman's shoes now, I feel like I wouldn't be able to do it. Does that make sense? It's like when I was doing it, it was the thing, and then now I'm like, whew, to be that woman. However, I'm not wishing I was like that again. To be more complex than definitely needs be, okay? So I didn't quite bring any makeup remover though, as in I didn't at all. So I have some makeup residue from yesterday. I do have a face cleanser from Soap and Glory, but that's it. So since I didn't do the makeup for you guys yesterday, I decided to do it today. Do the best I can. I'm just gonna have fun with it. I'm not gonna be I don't know, super articulate about anything. Hopefully I say a brand for you guys if you're interested. Otherwise, I don't know. If you could always ask. So there's that. So we have this here is my favorite concealer. This is the Juvia's Place Stick Concealer, which they do not have anymore. I opened and finished this stick and I put it into here, which is an old Dramatically Different Moisturizing Cream sample. So you can get samples from makeup counters at Macy's or Saks, Fifth Avenue, things like that. So you can go there and recycle their tester stuff. So I use this as my concealer jar now. Oh. There. Oh, it's so bad though. Like all this makeup. I used a cream eyeliner last night, and that holds. It's in smudges, so it's like permanent but really, really thick. So if you don't put it on thin and like smudge it into place, if it does run, it's like playing with tar or something. I don't know, oil. I don't like it. It's definitely a lot of work. So what's going to happen is the makeup underneath is going to mix with the concealer. So no matter how much I want it to look like this color, it doesn't matter to me though enough to like go through the routine of fixing it all up, would be much of a cleaner finish versus this mixed with eyeliner jib jab. It's actually the second night of dropping Kevin off at work and then picking him up until we go to my doctor's appointment together tomorrow and switch vehicles, which is nice to be able to be the one in the driver's seat. I love the driver's seat, but I hate my car in this weather. I gambled. I did not care. I'm like, I drive in this weather all the time. I'm not all of a sudden reliant on an SUV. Like, let's do this. So that's what I did, and I am so happy that that's what I did. I love being in my car, the one that like is, I don't know, forcing through the whole situation. So next month is Corbin's birthday and Valentine's Day. So I don't think I'm going to see him on his birthday, which is the 16th, because I think that will be like celebrating Valentine's Day on the 16th. However, I do say to people he was born on the 17th because it was literally 11:36 at night or something like that. So it was late, you know. Let's see. I might have like little black marks everywhere. I always, by the way, and everybody used to make fun of me, and they still do, use a very light shade of concealers, foundations, etc. because I like to put it onto the bronzers and the blush to build up the color to match. So that way I just have to purchase one, like a neutral, lightest tone of me, foundation, concealer, all the cream products. And then you can always just darken and lighten with the powder products, and also while it's setting the makeup in place. So to me, that's what makes the most sense. But a lot of people like freak out. They're like, no, it has to be an exact match. But I just have like this just one specific me color that I choose, and I always stay with that. I don't know. I feel like it's going to take me way too long to do this, and I just can't even rush either. I'm so sorry. This will probably be posted to YouTube. It's the only thing that uploads my videos now that are longer than 20 minutes. It's like, it's so frustrating. I'm not like, it just used to be so easy. I'm like, what do I have to do? And I take it personal. So no, it's like, lady, I think you're looking for YouTube. Like, I took a class on it too, at the University of Maine. It was the weirdest class ever. It was basically about your different social medias and how you use them correctly, and you had to prove that you weren't retarded and be like, oh, if your boss wants this information, how do you relay it to him or something like that? Like, is it by a memo? Do you tweet it to him? Do you send him an email? Like, they have all these different answers, and you had to like know when to use what social media where. So my favorite game is to just be awkward about how I send people information as if I am retarded and I have no idea. I'm like, oh, so you mean I should tweet this or something like that. I just think, to me, I'm being cute, and of course the person that's receiving the information is like, I have no idea what this woman is coming from, but it's just fun to think about how there's actually accurate apps and social media to if there's a right answer, and it's kind of interesting, I guess. It was a very bizarre class. Okay. So this was my concealer, and then I used a primer just to kind of mattify everything, smooth everything over before applying a foundation. So my foundation, once again, I actually did I bring two choices? No, just the one. Okay, it's the Youthful Glow foundation. It's literally always the same one for now. All right. And I just had this blue. Here it is. Love this thing so much. It's like the best invention ever. Oh my goodness. I just love how thin it is, and it does give a good healthy glow. Oh. It's easier to match to my skin color too. I don't know. I feel like it has worked with me in various different stages of skin color, from my lightest, palest to my deepest, tannest. It's worked for me so far with just this one shade. You can see that it has some kind of a, like this neutral tone that you can see, but I feel like it's really easy to use the powders that I have to make it work exactly for myself. Okay, so the only palette that I brought with me is the Marc Jacobs Extravagance. So I put the At Last shade all over directly under my brow. I'm mostly worried about battery life right now for my laptop, more so than having like too long of a recording. I like it. It's a good base color. Alright, so next, so At Last, Found. I like Found. It's just super, super glittery. Oh, I think that's so beautiful. I really do. I love when I find a good palette. I know my mom always had favorite palettes. Like she would get the Maybelline Mauve or something like that. It's a quad. I used to try to use, there was just this one metallic purpley color that I used to steal. I would put that on before I went to school. It was my favorite one, but I don't necessarily look for it. Like if I'm shopping to buy it, it's just like the one that my mom had that I would use. I was never really interested in the actual. So now I'm going to use this super, super chunky glitter one here. Sorry, guys. That is the Only, it's called. The Only. That's pretty. I like that. Okay. It's pretty. Oh. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with my finger with this super gold color here in the middle. And that's called The One. And I'm going to use it on the inner corners of my eyes, just like patting it super thickly. Like that. Ooh, that's so pretty. Okay. Okay, so nice. I think I'm gonna, no, I think that's fine. Yeah, I don't want to overdo it. That's good. Okay, so powder or blush. So last night, it might have been obvious, I used my lipstick as my blush, like usual. So what I do is I just apply my lipstick and then pat, and then apply to my cheeks. Okay, so we have a lip liner with us though this time, and this is from Clinique too. I did make some big Clinique purchases. It's taken me a while to get back into like the feel of things and be like, no, like the company loves me enough and I love them enough. Like I'm gonna stay true to them even though I don't work for them anymore. Like it's kind of a big commitment. So you kind of go out of your shell and you see what's being advertised and use what you really like, and then you're like, no, I feel like this one's really talking to me the most, even though now like they're not affiliated. I don't know. It took a while though. I actually had a big situation where I just returned. I had bought a bunch of stuff, like they had new eyeshadows, ballet slipper pink, and I was like all about it. And then I just brought everything back in like this very depressed, like, no way, like fuck Clinique. I'm not working for them. They're not gonna hire me back, like, you know? So, but I just always felt like I would try them again, you know? I think, oh gosh, it's definitely uneven, but I think naturally my lips are a little bit asymmetrical, so I'm gonna try to work with it. Hmm. I'm not gonna color them in. Sometimes I do just because I'm worried that I'm gonna have like this cholo look, but I think these match well enough that it's not gonna be an issue. My Gatorade's over there. It's like bleedy or weird. And you don't want to have lipstick on your teeth. That's just not a good thing. Okay. I'm going to put the blush on last. Put that right there. Ta-da. Some powder. I spent so much time on my powder yesterday. Oh my god. I pat it into here and I just kept going like this. Oh my gosh. Could not believe it. Hello. Hello. I'm not even gonna look. There is a way to silence it too. Just not even. Whereas he has nightmares all the time. I kind of wish I brought a bronzer now. I look so pale. My friends used to say to me at gym class when we were like getting ready, like I would always put makeup on, and they'd be like, "Nicole, you look like a porcelain doll. Do you do that on purpose?" And I'd be like, "No, I'm just trying to put my makeup on, honestly." I don't know, but they seem sincere. Like they weren't being mean to me, because I feel like I know when I'm being mean, like when people are mean to me. They could have been, like for all I know, they could have been, but I really don't think so. All right, I'm looking for my eyebrow brush. This one here. I knew I had it. Oh, let's see here. Okay. Nice. Okay. Eyeliner. Oh, no. So I've got a few different ones. I have this like accent that I throw on every now and again. I swear, I watched a lot of movies when I was a kid growing up, so. It's like a balancing act. Eyeliner is not an easy task, let me tell you. So I just put the cream eyeliner on my waterline here. So nice. And usually on my bottom lash line, I'll do like really dark black too. So sometimes people like to open their eyes up and have like white or leave nothing at all. And I'm like, no, let's like fill this all in. So if my eyes have a tendency to turn red or get like affected from the makeup that I use. Okay. Mascara. Let's see here. That's my dog. He's cute. You want to see him? I bet you guys do. Because my mascara just fell off the table. Raz! Hi, boy! Okay. Oh. Just the tube. The brush falling on the floor is very different because then it gets like all those hairballs. It's going to take a very long time, I feel like. I love this mascara though. Lancome Hypnos Drama in like Blackest Black or something like that. You know it's difficult. Having a stepfather. I feel like my son is like going to have a stepfather because I had a stepfather. It's like I feel like it's the only way I can tell my story. So like it's how I'm building carefully and cautiously my life without even realizing it. It's like I have a story to tell and like someone's going to hear it and it's going to be Corbin. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. And like even if it fails, he'll hear like what it was supposed to be. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't know. Poor this poor boy. I'm so close. Oh my gosh, so much time has taken here. What I was thinking is, I don't believe how much attention that I think I need. Do you know what I mean? Like, can you imagine if people gave me as much attention as I actually like create for myself? I don't know how to explain it. It's like I want a lot of attention and I do things to get attention. And I think I'm getting attention. But like at the end of the day, it's all just like a room full of fans. You know what I mean? So, I don't know how to explain it. I'm going to use my Mickey Mouse magic eyeliner. Gosh darn those Magics against Celtics. Oh gosh. I honestly don't even know who won yet. I did not look it up. Very nice. Okay. So, curling my lashes. I never give myself any blush and I don't have any bronzer on. Ugh, this is ridiculous. I'm at almost half an hour. So you do is since I overloaded my lips with lipstick, you kiss your fingers in order to get off the excess lipstick that you built up. You make sure it stays on even on both hands, and then you smirk a little and you pat it under your cheeks like this. That's how I have the most fun applying my blush anyways. It's like the cheapest thing to do. Anyways, I'm gonna curl my lashes, set my makeup, and then I'm done unless there's something I forgot. And you know what? I guess it wasn't that important because it didn't make it. I have to burp. Uh-oh. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I don't even remember what I had. Oh, Kevin brought me to Red Fox Bar and Grill, and we shared two appetizers, which he had not even a bite of either one, hardly at all. And I had like half the potato skins and half the chicken. Like, he has like the biggest stomach in the world, like the biggest eyes in the world and the smallest stomach. That's what it is. He will plan and get like the biggest thing ever and just like it's always leftovers. It's always leftovers. The poor dear. Okay. Makeup setting spray, which is just isopropyl alcohol 70% with baby powder, and then I use some Tom Ford fragrance, Neroli Portofino, just to give it some like fresh, happy smell. You don't have to fragrance it. Anyways, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Bye.